Hello everyone, Alexman here, and welcome back to another session of Oceanhorn, Monster of Uncharted Seas Revisit. Last time, we got ourselves here to the guild folk, but we found out that the emblem of ocean was cursed. And we had to get honey to get here, but also at the same time, we had to stop a particular evil man from ruining a festival of fireworks. And we also got ourselves access to 2 new spells, basically naming the fire and ice spells, primarily from the Cavern of Fire and from the Old Fortress. And we ended ourselves last time by getting ourselves to the entrance of said dungeon, and basically to get to the Emblem of Ocean. So without further ado, let's get into the official second dungeon of the game. The Frozen Palace. Now, this place can early be fun or difficulty, depending on what happens with you. But we all know that basically fire is going to be your main helpful around here, just because, you know, ice is useful. We first want to basically unfreeze this buddy of ours right here. Princess Finn, wait a second. What are you doing here? I heard some horrible sound coming from the palace. I rushed here and suddenly cold air filled my gills. I can feel it in my scales. If you're going to save her, I'm going to dip my fins in some warm waters. And he just disappears off screen. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of mana for this. Luckily though, the dungeon itself is going to give you more than enough mana to basically complete the task at hand. First off, we want to defrost these blocks here, because we have invisible switches they have to jump onto. And we jump back here. Let's go. And get our first chest right in the first room, man. They're not messing around with chests today. We get ourselves our key right off the bat. But we're gonna head off this side first, though. Head over here, grab some more mana, because we're definitely going to need it. Because there's a lot of stuff we can explore here, namely this area. But we can't fully explore this side yet here. All rise, said the Chancellor as His Majesty King Angular entered the room. Oh, they just blocked us in. Oh, isn't that fantastic? Also, I'm gonna walk over there and get hurt anyway, but we're gonna go towards the left first, since we have a key for it. Yeah, you can go basically any direction you want in this dungeon, either left or right, to continue on with your journey. Anyways, you're gonna get a key and go each way, so eventually. Yeah, but this place can be gargantuan if you don't know what you're doing. But all at the same time is, well, I was not expecting to get blocked right there. Yeah, if for some reason you can actually keep hitting this switch beyond. But we're gonna have to switch this thing back. I'll stand right here and hit this. Hit this. I want to throw it. There we go. Let's see. Do I really want it that way or no? I think I want it the other way. That way I can get around this ability right here. We have an ice walkway across. To reveal treasure. To reveal treasures, you must stand beneath the coldest spot in the dragon's breath. I imagine this is the dragon's breath right here, so. Come on, break free of my ice. Oh! Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I have to get. I think I've hit the switch here, which opens that up. Okay, that's weird. Okay, that opens up like that. Okay. Decisions. I thought we were gonna get a chest by staying in the block here, but I did not receive a chest. The coldest spot. You think that'd be right next to the thing? Let's see. That opens that up. Okay. Let's see. Jump like that. There. Give me them hearts back. Yeah, we have to basically just confine ourselves to get around. This place can be a little bit of a mind puzzle at times. Let's see. Oh, well, okay, it can kill, that can kill the bird, the things. Okay, whatever. Let's head back up and reset the room here. Just because if we can get the room to reset. We're still basically kind of, yeah, we had to get the room reset here. Luckily, yeah, you can just get around like this and reset the room up to your liking. So, we want to... I thought we had to go is... We put something here. So we want to... We want to get up... What weird room this is. Like, oh man. I know I just played this, and I'm now basically confused on how to get around this. I just see here. Oh, that's right. Force spell. That's what we have to do. We get force spell. Okay, that didn't shrink the thing down. Usually that does that. Interesting. So if we do that, put that... And we'll just rush our way out that way. Let's go. Oh. Ah! Okay. Me out of the ice. There we go. Okay, so that switch can only be switched by a human press. Okay, good to know. But I need to have the switch up so I can get over here. If I get over here, then I have to dodge roll out of there. Okay. So... But you can see in the chest in the top right here is that the real eternity must stand in the cold spot of the dragon's breath. So it must be either the furthest right or the furthest back. Probably like up there. Yeah, we have to get over to there, I think. Okay. Now that I'm done messing around, should know exactly what I need to do now. So, back we go. We have to switch this. Okay, so this has to be like this. We have to go right here, and we have to hit this thing like... Okay, that's a wall. Of course it is. So I just can't just swip right... There we go. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. I know, kind of convoluted how to get around this place, but still. So in order to stand in the coldest breath, we have to be on this upper ledge. And of course, by pushing the button, it also doesn't basically make the ice breath go any faster. There you go, like that. Come on. Sometimes the dash doesn't want to work at times. It's kind of weird to give a quirk on there. We have to go. There we go. Now we did the thing. We take out the boat. We take out the bat first because, you know, bats are annoying. There we go. I think we have to stand to wait for the breath to go out. I have to wait for the breath to go out. Wait the breath. There we go. That's what it wanted me to do. Instead of standing actually in front of the cursed thing, we have to wait before it actually comes back down. This should give us another key. There we go. Now we got ourselves... Now we can get ourselves out of here. Because we can't really do anything down the bottom area until we have the item of the dungeon. Oh boy. Yeah. Spent so much time down there. I know, I was almost freezing my butt off. Also, by freezing that guy and you come back up here, thank you for unfreezing me. I set up a shop for you. Yeah, this guy sets up a shop for you to purchase stuff, which is interesting. Well, I'm gonna buy the heart container because why not? That gives us 6 hearts to deal with the boss next round. Oh, good. Yeah, I think this is the only time this happens too. Where a shop opens up in the middle of at the start of the dungeon. Really weird. We come around here. A particular plant from the world above, picked by Princess Finn herself. Oh yeah, Princess Finn. I believe she was also in the in Oceanhorn 2, Knights of the Lost Realm. As far as I am aware of. So yeah, she basically brought the emblem of the ocean back and unfortunately got herself frozen. Yeah, that doesn't spell a good sign for anything, right? I brought this emblem back and all I got was being frozen. This is unnecessary. Unnecessary at best. So we need to get around here. We need to get to drop these waters down. And then we gotta push a block over to a button on the opposite side. Unfortunately, that happens. Where stuff will be blocking our way here, so we have to get up here. Yeah, we never really explored this area in the Oceanhorn 2. Because we had to explore the source. The source was the only dungeon. The jump right there opens up the door for us. That's a good sign. And we can move forward. But there is something over here. Probably a little bit of interest, I guess. We'll see what this area has. Ah, it's a tablet. The stream lake takes you underwater to the underwater kingdom. Swimming is forbidden. Oh, so don't go out in this stream right there. Or you cannot breathe. Don't you dare swim out there. You will drown. Okay, good to know. Anyway, we'll head over this way and get ourselves beyond this room. Where ice is going to be making its apparent showing. Oh, and we have now the frozen variant of these cursed creatures. We saw the fire variants in the Cavern of Fire. Now we got their ice variants here. Which means you have to just hit them with fire and then hit them with a sword and they're down. So not much different from the other enemies, but, you know, I digress. Oh, and there's this. Oh, this thing. This thing. Okay, we need to blow up this boxes here because we have to throw these barrels on top of these switches. So, bombs away! There are 2 switches we have to push down here and then get up the stairs. We have a couple barrels up here. Oh yeah, you see those little platforms right there? Yep, and that chest? Can't get that chest yet. Because we do not have the ability to skip and a jump. Or basically, in a sense, dodge roll. So, we are going to have to come back here to grab that chest in particular. Once we have the dungeon item in our possession. Just like before, we have to get the master key. We never got the master key even though we were going through the Cavern of Fire or anything. No, we did not get it. This dungeon has the master key. And for good reason. Off we go. The Frozen Palace in the upper wing. Curse these fire guys. And get out of here. Get smoked. Oh, and look at that. Look at all the keys we're going to have to find. 3 of them. Why is it... You know, this is already giving me, you know, Water Temple vibes already. And it's not looking good at all. So light up some torches here. We have to light up all these torches, and apparently we'll get ourselves a good item of a chest to appear before us. But we must find these 3 torches. And they have to keep showing us, like, there's going to be something here. Eventually, you're going to like it once we get there. Let's see. Push you out. Oh, I hate these. I hate when these puzzles come around and they're like, they only move one way, and if you mess them up, you have to reset it from scratch. Again, kind of annoyance, but still. Luckily, they give us a button to reset everything, which is nice. Not enough mana for this. Oh, I'm out of mana for this. Okay. Luckily, though, there's a chest down. There's a... Oh, yeah, we have to go off to this temple of the underworld here. Good grief. This might be broken into a couple parts, though, for how long this place is. But... yeah, we have to walk down that little path down there. There's a chest over yonder. So, but we can't basically break through those yet. I don't think we can, or we can. Well, wait, let's break this wall. And I can't jump over that. Interesting. Basically, they're just letting us not get anywhere. Oh yeah, but here's this little doodad of a puzzle. Well, not say puzzle, more of a labyrinth. Because first off, you have to activate that. We get that chest. We also have 2 other chests we have to grab. Yeah, and we can also fall off these things. You can fall off this path here, which makes it very tense when trying to walk around to get everything. We're gonna walk around this path of ice. You know, I'm glad it's not an icy path and you can slip off. Thank goodness. Because if it was, it'd be really harmful. Oh, we got some experience. That's a bit of a nice. I'm gonna just fall off anyway, because I can. Just easier that way than to, you know, the alternative. Might as well use gravity as a shortcut. But we gotta walk around this place to get for what this chest is, because you never know. Again, every time you see a chest, you need to go after it, because that might be a key. It could be something, it could even be the master key at that point. You never know. You got a regular key. Nice. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to deal with gravity. I'm just going to deal with gravity on this, because it's just faster this way. Ow. Of course they hit me, stupid spikes. Yeah, that's weird that you can dash off across these spikes, and the spikes go up and down way too fast for my kind of liking. It almost feels like, you know, it's not even necessary to get across. Now, how does this work? Let me see, break this wall here. I wonder if this is a switch for this one. Oh, I'm out of mana. I'm out of mana! Yeah, that's the one thing. The fire spell, I think, is one of the most expensive spells in the game. Not including Triloft, which is basically almost your entire mana bar, but, you know, I digress. Aha! I knew there was a hole in the wall. These guys don't move, so, you know what? Just screw them. Just leave them be and give yourself another key! Another key for our liking. They're just moving around like... Look, they look like they have some shocked expressions on their faces. They're like... What's going on? Who's that? Who's everything? Who am I? the spike balls now have a mental crisis on their hands. And you're back too. Yeah, again, the enemies. Hey, you froze me? I'm gonna burn you as I get myself out of this ice block here. And then I'm gonna smack you with a sword. Die. I'll take your 2 experience. That's not even worth it anymore. And I believe this chest will contain our last key in this room. There we go. We got a regular key. We have all 3 in this room. Nicely done. We get ourselves this. There we go. Frozen today. Frozen cold and not very... Okay, we got these keys here. We collect those. Those keys are gone. And we fall down this little path. And we land on the frozen piles, the lower wing, and we get ourselves the trundling boots, the trencher boots. Use boots to jump over small ledges or dodge enemy attacks. And there's our next item. Yes, these item is needed to jump. I don't like this mechanic at all. Like, even with, like, say, you know, Ocarina of Time, or even, say, like, A Link to the Past, where, like, you can just lop off a ledge and you can jump off and jump over small gaps. Not so much here. Nope. If you want to get anywhere, you have to do... If you want to jump ledges, you must put these on. This allows you to dodge roll, too, as well, so... With our boots in hand, it's only fair that we go across the rest of the dungeon to find any other sort of treasures we may have missed. Such as the one that we saw earlier. That one we have to make small, insignificant jumps over here. Also, we have to make sure... Oh, I'm out of mana! No! I'm frozen! I'll have to kill that thing. That thing's gonna be annoying. Give me my mana back. You! You need to be burned. And go out of you. There. You happy now, game? I kind of believe this is actually our last one of our last chests. Yeah, this thing. Yeah. Also, the fact that Thunder Boots can only get you across small gaps, as well as only either left, right, or in all four cardinal directions. You can't really dodge roll at an angle because the game is not technically designed around that. So, come on. Yeah. Give me my mana back. You just gotta quickly jump. And then sometimes the Thunder Boots will not do what you want them to do, and that is basically just fall off the ledge. Again, these platforms are designed to be to falling off of them in case you walk on here. But it's almost like you have to jump to do this. Also, the fact that it costs stamina to use, so you have to time your stamina times correctly. Again, I really wish this was a permanent upgrade, so you can use, your dash or your dodge roll. But there's our master key for us. The master key is ours at long last. And I believe that is our last chest to get in this place. Yeah, it's really kind of weird. Sometimes this place can be big, or it can be really small, depending on your exploration factor. Now, come on, you guys. Drop the ice. I'll just take the freeze damage there. It was frozen today. It's already winter outside. I didn't need to be any colder. It's not like my insides to be any cooler than what they are. Oh, wait, no, we missed something. There is a bloodstone in this place. Yeah, you didn't think I forgot about that thing, did you? Mm-hmm. You thought I was going to forget that. No, sorry, Bob. Also, the fact that Thunder Boots are just much easier to dodge roll to get over spikes and everything, just because it's basically slightly faster than actually sprinting themselves. Yeah, I don't understand that either. There's our bloodstone. I think that's the only one of this area. All right, come on, I need you. Sell me a shop. Also, again, you can buy honey. Now, I do not understand the concept of how much. Honey is only used for one thing, and that was to get into the guild folk. I am actually not sure what it needs to be used elsewhere. But here we are at the end of our adventure. This is the mausoleum with the emblem of war in the background. And there's Princess Finn. Technically she should be frozen even more than that, but, the fact is that she probably can still see everything. Let's warm her up. Let's get her unfrozen. And she can move freely, and she doesn't know where she's been, but also the fact that thing is flying. Oh, no! Alright, it's time for our next boss! The Dead King Angler. Now, this boss is actually easier than the last boss we were facing. Because this guy can actually self-harm himself. So what we have to do is to warm up this button right here. And while that button's warmed up, it'll allow us to, because the 4 statues you see before you are basically fire statues instead of ice ones. So what we have to do in order to get him to get into his weakened state is to, come on, why did you walk me into that, man? Come on. What I'm trying to do is get some mana back. It's giving me hearts. I need mana. There we go. Thank you. What we want to do is, oh, he's breaking up. He's putting ice on these things again. All right. So what we want to do is switch. We want to hit this guy, and these statues come down. We want to get up here, and then hit this button here, and then get him into the fire. And then doing that, gets him to his weak spot. Then you have to hit him like nothing else. Slam him, hit him hard. You do this until you win. There is nothing more different than that in the entire of this boss fight. The fact that he can actually self-harm himself is kind of funny in that regard. He is trying to basically freeze the buttons that you are basically stepping on, but also saying, yeah, at the same time. Yeah, it sucks that he basically self-freezes you when you get hit. We get near him. So you just have to fire on him, and he'll follow you around, and self-harms himself. Hit him hard! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Get him! Oh! No! Ugh. Also, look at that right there. Somehow that statue reactivated himself again and actually hit him a second time in a row. Yeah, like there's that thing I call a self-harming boss. It's very I think he is mostly the most underwhelming boss in the entire game. Like even Oceanhorn is better than this thing. Come on, fall in the fire. Come on, buddy. Play into the fire. Come on, buddy. And he self-harm himself. Get done in. Look at that. That is easier than the demon plant. And that thing is gone. And wow. And the snow is all melted because that guy is gone.
That was not you.
Mother, that was not you?
Princess Finn, you are safe.
Where'd you come from? It's weird. It's always the same weird guy comes out of nowhere. Don't worry for the dead, or they'll drag you down to it. There's not King Angler. His Royal Highness
is the King of the Deep Gorge now.
Keep a Deep Gorge now.
This young champion saved me. You shall be rewarded.
Okay, I'll take the emblem of ocean, please.
Anything that is in my power to give.
I want that thing on the wall.
What? You need emblem of ocean to slay Oceanhorn?
Yes.
Oceanhorn is a demon that has obsessed our kingdom for the past 1,000 years.
It's a living fortress made by the Archimedeans. You can basically blame them. Actually, no, blame Archimedes himself.
Darkness that cursed you.
I shall give the emblem of ocean to your care, young one.
Well, thank you. I'll take it.
If you broke the nightmare that bound me for 1,000 years...
The fact is, I don't understand between the 1,000 years and now. I do not think it's 1,000 years since the, since Knights of the Lost Realm. I don't believe that. I would imagine it's probably a couple hundred years, but not this. Even though the Guildfolk can live for longer than periods of time, but I don't believe that. It's kind of hard to basically derail that story from here, but still. I am Trio, god of water and ocean, the source of valor and protection. Trilov poisoned the deep waters of the world, the source of the good spirits. And yet you're somehow going to get that power eventually somehow. And now you freed me. I will join your spirit and bring peace to the world. Well, good. We need that anyway. Wherever water flows. And that ends our second dungeon of the game. After Oceanhorn is gone, we can start rebuilding a better world together with the Arcadians. Or what's left of them. Listen, my people tell me that ordinary weapons cannot hurt Oceanhorn. You need the coral saber forged by Thorn the Brave, the one who defeated Sealork. It has the strength of 1,000 storms. It can cut anything in half. Nobody knows where it's located. The Guildmen searched for after the feet of Sealork, but came back empty-handed. We believe it is on land. Do not confront Oceanhorn without the coral saber. You got it. Let's enter the world map. Let's actually go after that sword now that we have the trunting boots. We can go around there. Let's go explore now, shall we?